Hi everyone, this is Chaplain Jeremy Salido, and I'm stationed at Naval Support Activity South Potomac. And this is Stepping Off the Brow, a show for sailors and military-connected civilians, where we look at life's issues on both sides of a ship's brow. You are stepping off the brow to come to work, stepping off the brow to come home, or you are waiting for someone to step off the brow to come home to you. This show is for you. More importantly, during this time of COVID-19 and all things Navy life, we want to introduce you to people and their stories that can give you strength for today and a bright hope for tomorrow. Today, we have with us Lieutenant Commander Josh and Annie Earls. Now, he is currently stationed at the Submarine Squadron 6, and he's the chaplain for them down there at Naval Station Norfolk. Josh and Annie have a story like so many other Navy families as they are navigating Navy life with a special needs child. Now, you'll be encouraged by how they approach the tensions of being a family with an exceptional family member and also the demands of a meaningful Navy life. Enjoy today. Today, we've got Chaplain Josh Earls and his wife, Annie. Hi, y'all.
Hello.
Hello.
And where are y'all today?
We're in our living room in Virginia Beach, Virginia. We're in the suburbs with 2.5 children. So we have to.
Oh, okay. Is the point, like, how do they measure a 0.5 kid? Is that like...
We measure our cat as 0.5, to be honest.
The cat is...
Because he's obese, so he
How much does he weigh?
I'm not sure, but it's a lot. I just feed him constantly.
Oh. Is that your love language, food?
Yes, it is. Pretty much.
It's COVID.
And that's okay, because he's a cat. He deserves it.
Totally, yeah. So we're going to go ahead and give you guys a couple questions, just kind of about yourselves and introduce yourselves and just kind of tell us about your story and everything else like that. So can you tell us about who you guys are? Josh, how long have you been in the military? And what is your trajectory with life? And what does your family look like? I know you've got 2.5 kids.
My trajectory with life. Hopefully going on for a while. Hopefully.
Really?
No, so I've been in the Navy as a chaplain. Well, I guess I've been in the Navy only as a chaplain for 11 years? 11 years? 11 years, yeah. Annie and I have been married for 17 years. Yes, it is.
Okay, yeah.
It's 20. We got married in 17. 17, and we have 2 kids. Our oldest, Isabella, is about to turn 12. Mm-hmm. And then Adeline is 7. Mm-hmm.
Okay, 12 and 7. Okay.
Oh, sorry. And the cat. I don't view the cat as a part of the family. He's a pet. So we have very divergent ideas.
But he was adopted as a therapy cat because we adopted him at 7 years old because Bella, who has autism, loves cats and she likes to wear them like skirts. Yes. I know it sounds crazy. So we went in and asked them if they had a cat that could handle being manhandled.
Yeah. That's him.
And that's him. He's great.
So does he live up to the
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah,
amazing.
He comes pretty close to dying every night.
Yes.
So when they're out of the house, we just kind of let him do something.
Yeah.
And recover a bit.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And what's your cat's name?
Tyson.
Tyson.
We didn't name him. We did not name him.
That was his name.
But we felt like at 7 years old, you can't rename cats. It's a lot of years with a name.
We didn't want to, identify him. He was already identified. We just let him do his own thing.
Well, so I like to kind of take this a little different direction and maybe zero in a little bit on the idea of parenting. What are some of the joys and some of the challenges that y'all have found in parenting? And I say specifically with a child with special needs.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Well, I mean, goodness, everybody comes into the desire to parent with kind of like rose-colored glasses on and expectations and dreams. I think that you think that your life is going to look a certain way, and your kids are going to be, you'll have a certain amount of kids, and they'll do a certain thing. You have all these expectations. So with Bella being our first child when I was pregnant, we just thought, well, obviously this is going to be easy. We'll give birth, and even from right before, I went into early labor, and she had fluid on her brain, and from the get-go, and Josh was deployed at the time, so I was kind of, when we found out she had autism, so it was, a big adjustment we had to realize that God gave us Bella exactly how she is, and that He entrusted her to us and would give us what we needed to take care of her. But all of that to say, I would say that's been a challenge in the sense of we now though look at Bella as such a great gift to us, because she teaches us to rely on our source of hope, which is God. So that's a huge blessing that Bella gives us every day. And then we had Addie Girl, who's our 7-year-old, and Spunky, and she's a great sibling for Bella. And Bella's so wonderful. Bella, who has autism, loves pop music and loves just dancing and singing. Like, there's just so much joy that is in our household, but it just looks different. It's a different kind of joy, and it's sometimes a joy that comes with a lot of suffering, but God is so good in every way to show us and remind us, like, when things are good with my kids, we're just so thankful, and when they're hard, we just have to press harder.
I know it looks different for every family, and they call it a spectrum for a reason. And I think it'd be helpful if would you mind sharing a little bit of specifics? Like, when it's challenging, what does that look like specifically?
So for Bella and Jeremy, as you said, it's a wide spectrum. It's called the autism spectrum. She's more on the severe end.
Okay.
So that kind of, for us and looking out to the future, we're probably, I would say, 95% sure that she will be with us the rest of her life or our life, and need, kind of protective and care the rest of her life, and not kind of be self-sufficient in that way. So the difficult times for us have been really trying to get her to grasp and understand kind of the basic things of life, and even self-care, whether it's bathing, whether it's like taking care of yourself, like brushing your teeth, whether it's, she's 12, about to be 12. She's a maturing young lady, and we're still trying to get her to understand the importance of wearing clothes all the time. When she's 3, that's kind of cute. When she's 12, we're running the risk of getting the cops called on us, because she doesn't have any clothes on. We also, it's been a big challenge with, she likes to elope, which is just a term for she takes off. So if you were able to see our house, it's pretty funny. It's pretty easy to get in our house, but it's like Fort Knox to get out of the house. So there's so many locks and barriers and everything, because she'll just leave in her underwear with no clothes on, mind you, and be 5 blocks away or in someone else's backyard. And so we've had to go through those kind of situations. So, those are some of like the physical challenges. Some of the other challenges are just, as Annie spoke on, the hardship of some of those expectations that you have of parenting, and and you look you look forward to it and enjoy all those great things of doing things with your children, or communicating with them, and hearing them tell you that they love you, and other things like that. And Bella does those things, but in her own special, unique way. And it's taken us quite a bit of time to adjust to what those unique ways are. And as Annie said, though, it's been really rewarding.
Mm-hmm.
So rapid fire is going to be what we call ramming speed. Ramming speed comes from the Ben-Hur, where obviously you remember they had the guy on the boat, and the guy in charge is dictating the speed, right? And when they wanted to go fast, the guy with the leather strap starts beating the drum. And I've told Christina I need to get those leather straps in a drum, and she asked me not. That's okay.
That would be so weird.
It would be awesome. That's okay. All right, so first question. Don't you think about it, just got to answer. Ready? Hey, Josh, what is your most used emoji?
I don't use emoji.
Oh my gosh. Annie, same question.
Smiley face.
Smiley face.
Something.
Josh, what was the worst haircut you ever had?
I let the Air Wing guys shave my head about 2 years ago, and I realized I was a lot balder than I thought I was, and I was pretty bald. So I let them do it at work, though. So it was a bonding experience. It's just me being a great chat.
There it is. All right, Annie, have you ever been told that you look like someone famous? And who was it?
Yes. Lindsay Lohan.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
I know. Whoa.
I'm just saying.
Whoa.
Oh, whoa. All right. Quick, save him, Christina.
Josh, if you could, or no, Annie, this one's for you. If you could bring back any fashion trend, what would it be?
Ooh, I love mom jeans. I know they're back, but Josh doesn't think so. He doesn't like mom jeans, but I really like mom jeans. You can tuck everything in there.
It's good. All right, so either of you, what did you name your first car?
Squeesha.
I don't name inanimate
I
objects.
did. Mine was Squeesha. She was red.
Yes, it's good.
Okay, and finally, this is for both of you. If you have to pick a song for karaoke. What song do you pick to sing?
It's Baby Got Back every time.
Yes. This is so good.
Sorry, I just
Probably something about like the Beastie Boys. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. That's good.
I would a specific song. Probably something by the Beastie Boys.
I must admit, if I have one parenting success recently, it's that my 9-year-old Ian will ask Alexa to play Red Hot Chili Peppers, and oh my gosh, there's another 90s song he recently asked for, and it just made my heart just well up with pride.
There is something about your kid listening to good music.
That's right. Before you go, we want to give you a quick preview of part 2 with Josh and Annie. Kind of add a layer to this. There's being a special needs family. There's it's a family with someone on the spectrum that's on the kind of severe end. There's COVID-19. How about military? And either you can say military while COVID, while this, or you can maybe just take away COVID and just say, well, how about maybe pre-COVID and being a military family going through this?
Yeah, so the military stuff is tough because it's fracturing when it works the best. You're in a location for maybe 1 tour, 2 tours at most, and then you're off to a different part of the country, maybe even the world. So even when everything's working perfectly, when your kids are well adjusted, families well adjusted, it's still very, very tough for everybody. But when you add in something like a special need and someone who needs routine and someone who needs consistency, that part of it is very, very difficult because while
our theme music is the song Josie O by Jamie Stone. Random Speed music is the song Music to Clean Your House To by Jennifer Levitt. The views and opinions expressed are those of the hosts or guests and not the United States Navy. You can subscribe to Stepping Off the Brow wherever you find your favorite podcast. And of course, please feel free to share this with your shipmates, friends, or family. See you next week.